Welcome back, my lovely water elements, Cancerians, Pisces, and Scorpio. Happy first day of May here, and this is going to be your May 2025 general love read, guys. These are collective readings here, so make sure you're taking what you feel resonates because these are a lot of energies that's going to come out, and I am going to use my other love deck as well too to give you a little bit more messages here. Okay, feel free to look at your sun, moon, rising, and other placements that will fall category in your other elements chart so that you can get more messages. So, without further ado, let's see what's going on in your love life here. Vibration spirit here. What is surrounding our Pisces, Cancerians, and Scorpios in May 2025 with their love life that they may need to know for their highest good here? Let's see what's going on here. Someone's reaching out to you in May. I'm seeing a hand here and a bouquet of flowers. So flowers could be significant. Roses, tulips, daisies is something. I don't know. They're reaching out towards you. It seems like it's a past person. Okay. All right. So we have. This is a confirmation here, water signs, that you like, I don't give a damn. So when I said that, some of you probably sucked your teeth and rolled your eyes and say, listen, they've been up in my dreams. I already know they're trying to bring their ass up in my life. They need to get up out of here. I moved on. Sayonara. I don't want to see you. So you moved on here. And that's really powerful here, though, water signs, because sometimes usually with water signs, with Scorpio, Cancers, and Pisces, you hold on to the past a lot. You have a big heart. You tend to wear your heart on your sleeve here, and you give that heart out to everybody. But I feel like, and I was saying this like a while back ago, that I feel like water signs are bossing the fuck up. Like, y'all are really like in that, like, I'm not taking no bull crap energy. I'm not saying that y'all becoming cold hearted. No, you still have that gentle loving heart here, but you are really watching who you give your heart to. You're not playing any games here. So this is really powerful energy here. I feel like, for some of you Scorpio, Cancers, and Pisces, it could be, May is the month that you finally decide, okay, I'm moving on from this relationship. I'm tired of this, the situation. Some of you could be in a situation relationship. Some of you could be in a third party relationship here. Or some of you could just be in a really unhealthy marriage or whatever it is. Whatever situation you're in, you're tired, But the energy you moved on, to me, feels like it's past tense, that I feel like for some of you water signs, you already moved on here. And it's interesting that I said someone's trying to come back towards you when you said that. So, maybe that's what you're going to be saying towards them when they try to come back. Like, too sad, oh bad, I'm done, I moved on, I'm not interested. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not feeling it type vibes. This, this song might be significant for someone. I don't know. Maybe you're going to be listening to this song, or this song might play. Beyonce's Kitty Cat song. If y'all know, if you know, you know. That song, I love that song. That's my jam. But that's the song I was hearing, and I was seeing like her album cover. So that could be really significant with some of you guys here. Let's see anything else for our water signs. And may hear a vibrational spirit here with their love life. Anything else surrounding them? Thank you. And we have, yep, lessons are being taught. I feel like these lessons are being taught. Even though it says being taught, I feel like what I seen it say is lessons are being learned. Like, you learned the lesson. Like, basically, you have learned the lesson with this connection. But what could happen though, hear me out, water signs. What could happen is, if this person comes back in your energy again, there's going to be something you learn, or maybe there's a lesson they need to learn, especially if they're like a twin flame, a karmic twin flame. If they come back into your life here, it could be like it's because of them, like it's something that they needed to learn to move on here. Okay, because honestly, you moved on here. That kind of tells me, water signs, that you learned the lesson from this. Maybe they didn't learn the lesson, or it even could be, water signs, that they come into your energy and it's something they say to you, and it's like it finally put the piece to the puzzle that been missing. Even though you decide to like move on from the puzzle, that still kind of would give you some type of clarity here. Okay, so this definitely can have something to do with a karmic connection. I feel like this has something to do with a certain ex that has a tendency to come back into your life here. Like, it doesn't matter like how many years it's been since y'all been apart, they always find some way to like weasel themselves into your energy. That's the vibe. That would be the person who is here. You just trying to figure it out, because y'all might say, I got a lot of exes trying to come back to me, but nah, it's gonna be like that certain one, and I feel like that's that karmic, that twin flame character here. Okay, let's see anything else for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces here in May here. Okay, so we have children. Oh, soulmate, yes. So your soulmate's coming. This is beautiful. I mean, this is usually how this operates here. Like, once you learn the lesson of your karmic connection, your karmic partner, once you learn that lesson, the contract closes. Now, yes, if they're creeping back in your energy, it could be something that they need to learn, but then it got shit to do with you, okay? And it could be something that they say that it still will even give you even more clarity and more closure, and you move on here. But usually anytime I feel like a person from the past like is coming in, like, listen, I'm gonna give you a prime example of water signs, and this may be happening with an ex here, okay? You may have an ex pleading you, please just let me take you out. Please just let me talk to you. Like, you can just see the pity. They look like a little puppy. That's the vibes they look like. But it could be because spiritually, energetically, they know that the clock is ticking, and they know that they are on the verge of losing you. I mean, they ain't have you no more anyway. You know what I mean? But it's because the soulmate is making their way into your life here. Okay. That's an indicator here. So this is a confirmation here, water signs, that your soulmate's coming in. For some of you water signs, you may have this person in your energy already. And maybe you needed that confirmation, like, is this my person? You know, and this read just gave you that, yeah, this is your person here. Or this person could definitely pop up in your life unexpectedly, okay? Another message that came out here is children, and it says your love life is being affected by children. Now, only thing I can think of that would channel here when it comes into children here can be like perhaps whoever this person is that keeps trying to like be in your energy. It could be someone that you have kids with or have a child with. But you know, I always tell people that just because you have a child with them, that does not mean that they own you. They don't own you. They don't own your spirit here. Okay, you guys can be cordial and be respectful for the sake of the child or the kids, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less here. If you ain't trying to be no booty call, you're not trying to be no, you know what I mean? No side chick or side person, whatever the case may be. You don't claim that. Okay, so that's the only thing I kind of could like pivot to that. Okay, would be that. All right. Now, for others, what I am picking up here too is that if you've been having kind of like a hard time with like in the dating scene and like getting out there because you have a kid here, I definitely feel like that could be changing here too. You'll probably be getting some help and some support here, because some of you could be single parents, you could have twins or just single parent, and you know, water signs are usually like very nurturing, and you're very picky around who you want around your kids here, you know. Or that's another thing, maybe you just like been on the sidelines a little bit, like not really wanting to get into love because you just really been focused on your kids and focused on yourself here. But being that children came out and soulmate came out, no, children came out first and soulmate came out. So it could even be like this person that comes in here has kids themselves here, or you know, they help raise kids here. Like the person who comes into your life here could have a child too, or have children, or they could relate, you know what I mean? Like they're understanding, like your children will click and sync to them, okay? When you're, you know, ready to bring your children around them or something like that sort of, okay? So that's significant. Let's get any last messages here for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for May here. These feelings are going to be real, okay? This is going to be a person here. It's going to be real passionate, really real here, water signs. And the only thing I could say is embrace it, but releasing your ex is really a powerful energy that's happening. I feel like the ex is being released officially, like out of your energy into May here, okay? So really powerful messages here. I hope that some or all of these resonated for your highest good, and I even thank you for listening all the way out to this read here. Thank you for supporting me in any way that you're doing, whether you're liking, subscribing, sharing, or even hitting the bell button. I appreciate you. If you feel like you want to get a little bit more in depth with your own energy to see what's going on for you with the month of May with your love life, I'm always here. Look in the community tab for that information with contacting me and everything else that I post on here. In general, I hope you guys will have a lovely month of May of love here, and at the end of the day, you matter, guys. Okay, so make sure you choose you and you choose wisely. Take care of yourself.